Hello there.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
We are late to the party, and it is episode 4 of season 2 of What Do We Do in the Shadows? The Cure. The
curse.
Before I hit record, I'm like, it's the cure, right? No, the curse. The curse. Okay, the curse. The Cure. Robert Smith ain't in this episode. Maybe he is. That'd be pretty awesome. The Curse for episode 4. Now, this one, I'm excited
I'm
for.
so sorry. That just cracks me up. They said the cure. You're like, no, it's the curse. And, okay.
I'm not even sure if I said it right the second time. But we've got Guillermo infiltrating a vampire hunter's clan den, and they're looking up to him. So I'm wondering how that's going to end up playing out. And then, of course, you've got the trio, the quartet, if you count Colin Robinson, which he's more of a non-participant observer. Like, he's there, but I don't know, he just kind of orbits the three of them, and I love it.
I think so too. He's kind of like the narration, but it makes total sense for his character. And I love that he's like an energy vampire. Like, he just comes in when he needs to come in, you know, do those little witty like comments that he's trying to do, and then he's on his own. He does his own thing. But you know, with Gilmore doing Gilmore
Again, otra vez.
Guillermo going and being with, you know, the hunters at this point in time, it'll be interesting to see, because he really doesn't have to do anything, and he is just, you know, that it's in his blood.
It is in his blood, and when they find out it's in his blood, I think they'll forgive him. I think they'll be okay with it. He's just got to prove it to them that he's there to save them versus take them down. But either way, yeah, we'll find out in our reaction. It's so many of you guys are showing up to this too. Like, it's crazy. There's one other channel that's doing reactions. So there's just 2 of us really. So the fact that you guys are showing up for these, we're excited.
You. Yeah, we want to watch this with you guys, and we love what we do in the shadows, as you can tell.
So let's get into episode 4, The Curse of What We Do in the Shadows.
Now.
I keep all of my correspondences from the past 7.5 centuries in this box. We hope that the rocks there are not too hard. At training camp we would use rocks as pillows. This one is a letter from the leader of an army that we defeated with particular brutality. I resign myself to surrender. I plead for a road to peace.
Aww.
Oops.
Whoa.
This one is good. Free scoop at Baskin and Robbins. It meant a lot. I have asked
I'll
Guillermo
take
to
it.
bring me if I have received any electronic letters in the past decade.
This,
Just like the movie.
right, there you go. It's connected to this Ethernet cable.
Yes, I know how the ether works, Guillermo.
No, Ethernet. Okay.
Look at that glance by Guillermo.
I'm gonna head out because I have a couple of errands to run.
You could get me one of those
Tight to go pins?
soapy pens you can use on clothing.
Tight to go pins.
The tight pen. It's gone play.
No, it's just asleep.
Arise. Arise. What is arise again? 7?
Ooh, he's starting.
Yeah. No, hang on, Guillermo. You're okay.
I don't know.
And out of this world. I love this show so damn much. Harvey's been killing it on Instagram too. He's been doing a lot of pre-shows and stuff before these episodes air.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of guests.
Old lady vampire.
You went back.
Baby vampire.
I brought some wooden stakes that I had at home so we can practice slaying some suckers.
Right on.
I decided to infiltrate the group.
There you go.
I don't think I have to be worried too much with this.
Glad you brought the camera. Quick. I was
That's a
getting the
good
word
shot.
out.
You guys are pumped for training.
Training? Nah, training's over.
No, what's going on?
Again, the reveal.
I think I figured out where the ones who turned her live. Right here in Staten Island.
Oh
It's a very strange place. There are these very strange tenopenaries.
Topiaries?
Temporaries?
That would be totally
Out in the
me.
front yard.
Look like
Lady Pits.
vaginas? My man.
I mean, I guess
There's
you're
actually-
going there tonight.
Nah, you gotta kill him.
We shouldn't
Kill them
go
all.
tonight.
Oh,
This is my
no,
second
but
meeting.
it
I
could
thought we
be,
were gonna just,
like,
practice.
something
I could go to another
similar
house.
house, maybe.
What is my password?
a secure alphanumeric one, I hope. People think they're just varying the case.
My password is an impenetrable fortress. Set impenetrable fortress. I have 2 email messages. An advanced screening of The Blind Side. And you are invited. The screening is October the 8th, 2009. I missed it.
Sandy Bullock.
Like
she
10
was
10 years
absolutely
too late.
delightful in it. Impractical magic.
Impractical magic.
That's just rude.
Impractical.
Next message. This is not
Vanessa
a
loves
joke.
practical magic.
Your
I do.
doubters. Forward this message to 10 people, and unforeseen
Oh,
riches will
no.
be yours. You will be killed. Bloody Mary knows who you are and where you live. This is not a joke.
Oh no!
Nadia! Leslo!
Oh no!
Oh, no.
They're all gonna get sucked into social networking.
Oh,
Chain
that'd be
letters.
great.
Don't look, my sweet darling. It's too dangerous.
Curses are very common.
Derek's mom needs the van back first thing tomorrow morning.
Why did you even
Oh,
open
God.
this machine?
I was just checking my email.
All we need to do is send that to 10 friends or foes.
Where are we going to get the email addresses? The email address shop?
No, I'm guessing that'll be closed this time of night.
I do have the email address for Count Fandango.
Some chap's left his calling card at Circuit City Stores. Looks like Timothy's going to be getting a curse in the electronic post.
Hi, Timmy.
But it's his.
We should probably be doing this tomorrow during the day.
Whoa! What clarion call is that?
You need to get out of the house right now.
Oh, because of the curse.
Oh
Just read the email. Well, let's see how she likes it when I send an email to bloody fucking Mary at AOL.com.
Ew.
Did she reply?
Mailer demon.
Demon.
Oh, hey guys, come on in.
There you go,
No,
Colin.
that's
Help
fine.
him out.
Because we have a huge fucking curse on us.
We need 10
He'll help him
email
out.
addresses, or it's
Who got you? Tommy knockers?
Bloody Mary.
Oh. She's a sneak, that one. Sure. He'll send it over to Andrew. He'll get to Becky. When it gets to Becky, I'm going to get a talking to.
don't want to be rude, Colin Robinson, but could
Just say it to us.
Try the old Bic. It's going to take a second.
You can just say it to us.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. Not with internet security being how it is these days.
travelbug54 at AOL.com.
.com. Right. I enjoy traveling.
Oh, they all have AOL.
Oh, no.
Yes!
See, I told
You're
you
right.
it's not
We're
the
fine.
right
We're
one.
gonna be okay. It's not a house.
He's all
Units
excited.
operate. I highly doubt there's any vampires
But
in there.
is there vampires? That is the question.
Yeah, they could be right. What the hell?
No, it's just a regular family. Come on, let's go.
Derek, Diane, check that way. I'll check over here.
I like the POV cams.
Shanice, check upstairs.
Did you hear that?
It's pretty suspenseful, actually.
Yeah.
Who poses for a picture of themselves with themselves? That's not normal.
Oh. See, if there was vampires,
Ah.
it would be a wing or some minors.
Oh no!
I think it's hit.
Oh shit!
Oh my
Oh no, they are vampires.
Come on, Guillermo, show them what you got. Oh shit!
Oh
Your email addresses, and you'll be
Still
signed
going.
up automatically for my e-newsletter. And by bi-weekly, I mean twice a week. This week, I'm taking a deep...
Go! Go, 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 get out!
no. Yeah, you're not getting out. Yeah.
There you go! Shit!
Where are they?
Let him go.
Have to go back.
No,
No, no.
gotta let
no.
him go, man.
Oh no! No, he's gonna kill them though.
Guillermo's gonna kill them all.
Get the fuck off of me!
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
Little camera look. Yeah. Holy
Dang,
shit.
there's a lot of them in there.
Oh,
the cameraman! Go!
We still have to get the van back to Derek's mom.
Yep.
Is Derek
Oh,
die?
Derek, I think Derek is gone.
Whoa.
Laszlo, your forearm is not curse-proof. Please.
All this is playing havoc.
Shit.
No. Get the shit out of us.
Got some extra cash.
Unforeseen riches.
Aww.
Now, really?
Oh, yes.
Freaking Laszlo.
We could have been killed tonight. Did you know that? It
Yep.
was really scary. Would you mind staying for a few moments?
There you go.
Just
Come
until I
on.
fall asleep.
I'll stay, Master.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
come on!
I'm not a thief yet, Guillermo.
Oh no. Yeah, that ain't gonna. That ain't gonna help you.
Poor Guillermo.
They had come highly recommended by a mutual vampire associate of ours. Suffice it to say, I am part of the 33% to utilize my complimentary credit check every year.
Poor Guillermo.
Yeah, I mean, never getting the love from who he wants the love from most, but that just shows that Guillermo he's a great guy in terms of saving everybody. He's saving the vampire hunters that were way in over their heads.
Yes.
As well as the vampires, that he has sworn to protect, or at least sworn to himself that he's going to protect.
Right, but now that they know that the vampires do live at that home, maybe the vampire hunters will occupy themselves on getting better and going after those. Or it could bite them in the butt, and, the trio that we know they might know them, and something might be happening with them too, and then it gets intertwined somehow. I feel like maybe with the vampire hunters, they're going to see that Guillermo helped them and that he's going to be appreciated with them, and then maybe go towards being more with the vampire hunters and hanging out with them because they'll appreciate him more versus staying with, the vampires. And maybe after that happens, then that's when they'll start to give more love to Guillermo because, he's not really paying attention to them as much.
Jealousy?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. That could totally be how you would win Nandor and Laszlo and Nadia over, is to lose the only one that has been successful in surviving as long as he's survived with them in the household.
Right.
But yeah, I think more than likely what Guillermo will end up doing is playing both sides in terms of he's going to get the vampire hunters to be able to be like his soldiers to go out and defend the vampire brood that he's been protecting on his own. He was taking the coffee candy to stay awake. Now he may not have to if it's we have to protect these people, doesn't really give him a reason why, unless it's more so these are Van Helsing type vampire hunters that we have to protect, and you don't ever need to meet them, just secure the perimeter and train them to protect inadvertently the brood he's trying to protect, and then of course it'll get screwed up, and in the end they'll have to kill them all. But we lost Derek. We lost one of them, or at least it looks like we lost one of them.
Yeah, well, they said we still have to give the
Or they turned him.
Or they turned him, but they're like, oh, we still have to give this van back to Derek's mom.
Yeah.
So it's maybe they did get him. But at the same time, rule number one, they should have listened to Guillermo and gone during the day instead of at night, which is weird that they were not hanging out and being all bright during the night. Like,
That's
why
true.
would they
Yeah.
go? Like, why were they still sleeping?
That's true. Why were they all sleeping? Unless their familiar is someone we don't know about and didn't go wake them up, because we know Guillermo ends up waking them all up when it's safe to go outside. So we have no clue who their familiar is. And
True.
There's got to be maybe more than one familiar walking around.
Maybe.
There's so much more to the story that we can get into. That's why I love it. There's got to be more to it. So the fact that we got another brood, another household full of vampires, even some like 70s vampires, I'm excited because we're opening up the world. That's what we wanted to see. Crack open the world.
Right there in Staten Island.
While the three of them were all afraid of a freaking email curse.
Oh my god, that was so perfect when you have Guillermo like calling them and saying that they're gonna die, and it's just like, why wouldn't they think it's because of the email curse?
It's fun. I really do like where they're going with the show. I'm excited because we don't have to get right back into the main story thread of what's going on with the Vampire Council. We can get into a little bit of some of the other vampires in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
We know they'll probably more than likely end up getting into trouble when it comes to vampires already.
Yeah.
In the world of what we do in the vampires, or at least Nick Kroll's character. Either way, it's exciting. I can't wait to see where this story goes. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to watch our full episode watch along, you can watch it on our Patreon. I know it's kind of hard because of the commercials and all that, but it is available there. Thank you. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
this party is over.
Bye.
Bye.